There's the matchup. Number 1 seeds, Alfie Hewett, Gordon Reid of Great Britain versus Frédéric Cattaneo, Stéphane Houdet of France, the number 4 seeds. Classic 1-4 matchup. Crowd is eagerly anticipating this one. And they will be in for a treat.
Mesdames et messieurs, les demi-finalistes du double masculin représentant la France.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing France, please welcome
Frédéric Cattaneo, Stéphane Houdet.
What a moment for the Frenchman. What a moment for the crowd. They have been so amazingly supportive of all the French athletes. I mean, they've been supportive of everybody, but when you come on to the pitch or the court and you're representing the hometown crowd, energy goes up. And these guys right here, the Brits, looking to take the crowd out of it. And they come in as the favorites. Not only the number 1 seeds, but the heavy favorites. They have the resume, they have the pedigree, they have the experience, they have everything that it takes to win a gold medal, something that they have yet to do in their illustrious career so far as a partnership. But they are if not the greatest individual doubles player in the history of the sport, having won with so many partners, so many big Grand Slam venues, Paralympic Games, 3-time gold medalist in doubles at the Paralympics, dating back to 2008, partnered with Michael Jarmiez, chef de mission for France here in these games. Then it was twice Nico Pfeiffer in Rio and in Tokyo, defeating these Brits at both of those games, denying them the gold. And the wise old Frenchmen do it one more time. A little bit younger, a little bit fresher on the British side there. 26-year-old world number 1 in singles and doubles, Alfie Hewett. 32-year-old from Scotland, Gordon Reid. A mere 58 years of life experience for those two, compared to 98 years of life experience for the Frenchman. Legendary French player Yannick Noah, captain of the men's French team here in Paris. French teammate Gaëtan Menge here to support Cattaneo and Houdet. Both teams roar out into the center of the court to prepare for this coin toss. Chair umpire for this match from the USA, Scott Elbin.
Stop play. Make sure I know you've stopped. If I'm not sure, I'll get down myself. Okay? Any questions? You have a net machine? No. These are microphones. Your coach over here, yours over here. Would you like pink or blue for towels? Maybe it's better to use blue and pink. Okay.
Working out the towel box distribution. French have won the toss, chose to receive. And the crowd is ready for action. '53-year-old Stéphane Houdet, four-time Grand Slam singles champion. So he's done it all in the sport. Get a look there at how they advanced to this semifinal match pretty convincingly. Straight through against the Israelis, 2-1, and then against the Brazilians, 3-0. Both of these guys, tremendous doubles players. Cattaneo, a medalist of his own right. Successful doubles partner, many a match with many a partner. Cattaneo, who won silver in 2012. Partnered with Nico Pfeiffer of France, as they were defeated by Stefan Olsson and Peter Wickstrom of Sweden in that gold medal match. Does he have another run in him? Do both of these guys have another run in them to the gold medal match? At a minimum, they will be vying for a medal. Win or lose, they get a chance at one. And a look at how the Brits got here. Again, convincingly through the Chileans. The lefty-righty matchup, always a strength for any great doubles team. The Bryan brothers from the US, a great example. These two, no shortage of accolades in their resume.
3 minutes.
Just for clarification, it was straight sets against the Chileans and then straight sets against Ruben Spargren and Martin ter Hofte of the Netherlands to advance to this semifinal match. Hewett and Reid on a mission for gold here in Paris, looking to complete their golden slam, having already won multiple times all 4 Grand Slam doubles titles. The only thing that eludes them is Paralympic gold.
He is 45 years old and is playing at the Paralympics for the 4th time after claiming a silver medal in London 2012. He's also won a Grand Slam title here in Roland Garros the same year. Stéphane Houdet is 53 years old and a 5-time Olympian. He aims to win his 5th medal, having won gold 3 times in Beijing, Rio and Tokyo.
2 minutes.
Seeded 4th and they are representing France.
2 minutes.
Cattaneo not as much of a threat in singles as he once was, but in doubles, very capable. Holds down his side of the court, understands the dynamics, the geometry of the court and can play a tremendous role. Firepower there off the right hand from Alfie Hewett and from Gordon Reid, the lefty. 51 titles for that doubles team right there. In their time together.
In both singles and doubles. His partner is 32 years old and playing in his 5th games, having played consecutively since Beijing in 2008 and getting a gold medal in Rio. Together, they claimed a silver medal in Tokyo and have won 21 Grand Slam titles. Representing Great Britain, please welcome Alfie Hewett and Gordon Reid.
You may have heard from the stadium announcer, 21 Grand Slam titles, 51 overall titles on the tour, 21 of those Grand Slam. They know how to win in every condition, on every surface. They've won here at Roland Garros in the past. Again, they just have not crossed over the line and won gold at the Paralympics.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match will consist of 2 sets, 10-point match tiebreak, played at 1 set off. The team of Cattaneo Houdet, right in chair 1 that toss, elected to receive.
Team GB there in the stands.
End of warm-up.
Mesdames et messieurs, par courtoisie envers les joueurs et les autres spectateurs, nous vous demandons de mettre tous vos téléphones mobiles et appareils audio en mode silencieux. Merci.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a courtesy to the players and fellow spectators, we ask you to turn on mobile phones and audio devices to silence. Thank you.
Mentioned that Houdet might be the greatest doubles player of all time. It's not just about how he plays the game. I think one of the great things about him is how he is as a partner. I've watched him with so many different partners over the years, and he just has the ability to be supportive, encouraging, takes the lead, just knows how to be that quintessential partner in doubles. When the pressure's on, how to ease the tension for his partner. It's a phenomenal skill set. The lefty, Reid serving on top. In the red, the Frenchman on the bottom. First point to the French pair as everybody gets involved.
Love 15.
Houdet looking really aggressive in his positioning on these returns. Looking to put pressure on, not having to worry about covering open court like you do in singles. He has protection behind him. Now he can post up. And there's the touch from the Frenchman. He's got power, he's got touch, sees the court beautifully. Extends out, softens up. Hewett can't dig it out. Nobody can. Quick 30-love lead for the French. Double fault there. Cattaneo also. Clearly a game plan. The French pushing in aggressively on the returns, knowing they don't have to protect behind them. And they've got a partner for that. Put the pressure on, get the ball on top of the Brits as early and as quickly as possible. Seize control of the point. And that forehand too strong there from Hewett. Gets the Brits on the board.
15-40.
If you're good with this approach, if you're good with this attack on the return of serves, you can set yourself up. If you don't do enough and the Brits get some good early looks at your return, they'll turn the tables quickly. Forehand from Reid sails long,
Cattaneo, Houdet.
and it's a quick break for the French. To the delight of the partisan crowd.
First game.
Stéphane Houdet to serve first for the French.
Stéphane Houdet to serve.
Drop shot, not good enough there from Hewett. It's off to a little shaky start.
15 love.
Clearly going to be attacking Cattaneo, but Cattaneo, with the experience, knows how to play that role. Has been in that role many times in the past. Very much can sustain and hold up one of those attacks. Another example of Cattaneo holding up and delivering. A little too strong there. Reid kind of out of position, not flowing. Brits haven't been able to create any momentum so far in the early going. Old school leather grip there. Stéphane Houdet. And it's a return to serve error off the very strong Houdet serve. Got the Brits thinking now. The French are a point away from a quick 2-0. Clean overhead winner there from the Scot. It's the Brits on the board here in game 2, but still down a couple of points. 2 opportunities for the French to hold. Love the silver on the back of the French. Looks so good, shines so brightly. Sparkling uniform. First error of the match for the French, which typically tells the tale. It's 5 unforced errors for the Brits so far, which is what put them in this early hole. Only 1 now for the French. First mistake. Cattaneo looks to go offensive, misses the opportunity, and we go to deuce. Brits getting a little bit more rhythm.
Deuce.
The Brits would love for Cattaneo to have to be the shot maker. That's Houdet's role. But if he doesn't have the opportunities, he can't make the shots. And it's the backhand error from Cattaneo. Strategy from the Brits starting to be impactful, as that's now 4 straight points for them.
Advantage. Reid.
It was a 40-love lead for France. Now erased and a break point to get things to 1-all. Team GB starting to come to life here.
Out.
Just long off the forehand of Cattaneo. 1-all.
One game on.
Classic example of British naval warfare. They've steadied the ship. 1-all here, early going.
Alfie Hewett to serve.
Intensity coming up on the court quite a bit now. Another error from Cattaneo. His 4th, the team's 4th now. Brits starting to press the action. Gonna put an immense amount of pressure on that man right there. As far as the Brits are concerned, Houdet gets to serve. He gets to make a return. If he doesn't see another ball after that, they'll be fine. That's a great shot. Houdet's there, but there's a lot of court. And another error from Cattaneo, and the frustration evident. Houdet doing a great job of getting himself involved in that point, but the Brits defending a couple of his attacks. Once again, get the error from Cattaneo. We're now all square at 5-all on the unforced errors. Early mistakes to the Brits, of late to the French. Brits certainly starting to strike the ball a little cleaner with a little bit more intent. As they have certainly taken up their game a good percentage here, as they are now point away from a hold and 2-1 up. Great lob there by Cattaneo. Hewett tracks it down and can't respond. Great shot by Fred Cattaneo. Much relieved.
40-15.
Brits still with 2 points here. On serve. Catches the line. Hewett tracks it down. And a classic switch by the Brits. 2 forehands in the middle. Aggressive forehand there, wide by Hewett. Back-to-back points for the French, 40-30. Still slight advantage here for the Brits. One more point to close out this game. Nice hit, but in. Houdet on the attack. Great drop shot by Reid, and that's going to be good enough.
Game, Hewett, Reid.
Showing off all the skills.
Hewett, Reid lead 2-1.
We are on serve in the first. Men's doubles semifinal. Win, go to the gold medal match. And that is the goal for those guys right there in search of their first.
Time.
All right, renewed energy from the Brits, get them to a 2-1 advantage here in the first serve. On serve, though. Frédéric Cattaneo to serve for the French. Hewett with the ripping forehand through the middle. Quick point for the Brits. They'll look to get the break here. Cattaneo serve. Deal with Houdet when his comes around each time in the rotation. Gonna get some good looks here. And there's one of the reasons why he's at the top of the list. All-time doubles players. Ability to finish, impact the match with one shot. Just not a good enough lob there. Easy cleanup for Houdet. Going forward on the serve here, pressuring the return. Equally responding. It's the backhand swinging volley for the winner.
15-30.
Houdet fights off the overhead attack by Hewett. Two-handed backhand.
30 all.
Hewett dumps it in the net. He's already smiling. Great exchange there. Forehand right back on the attack by Hewett.
30-40.
Nothing Houdet can do about that one, not even in the vicinity. And it's a break point now to extend the lead here for the Brits. Not done, now done. We go to deuce.
Deuce.
Reid had some options there. He tried to come back behind Houdet. It's smarter to just loop that ball back up over onto the Cattaneo side. Aggressive forehand there from Cattaneo. That unforced error. Gives the Brits another break point. Switch by the Brits. There's the swinging volley by Hewett. And another game for the Brits. Too much firepower right now, coming from both rackets.
Hewett, Reid lead
The red shirts. Cattaneo able to get a racket on it, but not control it enough. Little bit of separation now. Second time through the service rotation. Brits have settled down after early 5 unforced errors. They're at 8. French are at 8. Majority of those coming over the last 3 games for the French. Forcing the mistake on the Reid forehand.
Love 15.
Houdet really trying hard to keep his partner engaged and positive. Just got to hang around. They were able to break Reid in the first game of the match. And they repeat. Reid too aggressive with the lob attempt over Houdet. And that takes a great lob because his court positioning almost always flawless. Never too far in where the lob becomes too easy, never too deep, where he can be attacked at the feet. Forces you to have to hit great shots to beat him. Drop shot here. Reid's on the wheels. Not enough. Houdet just disguises that so well. You have to respect the power of the forehand here. His pushing in, and then he just opens up.
Love 40.
Has the touch. But if you start pushing forward too early, he's got the firepower to drive the forehand past you. It's a deadly combination. Now a chance for the French to break at love. Break Reid for the second time. And there's the break.
Game.
And a smile on the face of Fred Cattaneo after some struggles there for a couple of games.
Hewett Reid lead 3-2. Time.
Here we go. 5 games on the board. First one to the French, 3 straight to the Brits. French settle things down with their second break of serve on the Reid serve. And now Houdet serving, the chance to level things at 3. Cattaneo starting to find some success. Crowd's gonna go crazy if the French win this point. That one's just long. And in our longest rally of the match, it's the Brits who are too tough. The crowd does not get the outcome they want. Can't dig that attack out. A little tentative there on that forehand. Shakes it off. Partner gives him a high five.
15
all. Day putting a little extra something on that serve, just missing wide. Maybe one of the first mistakes of the day from Houdet.
15-30.
He's been steady, hasn't had a lot of volume of play on his racket, but when he has, he's been exceptional. Cattaneo has steadied up. There, makes the play, only the lefty can. Scoops out the forehand on the angle.
15-40.
Little too much air on that one from Houdet. Gives Reid enough time to dig it out, has plenty of time actually to line it up. A couple of break points now for the Brit to extend back again to a 2-game lead. Yep. Hewett gets in, gets offensive, forces the error there. Brits back up on top by 2. Number 1 seeds looking to extend here, go up 5-2 with a hold. Crowd rooting on their guys, Houdet and Cattaneo. Giving them every bit of energy they can. Too much there from Houdet. Great defensive play by Hewett.
15 love.
Fend off that initial Houdet attack, which was really good. Aggressive play there by Hewett, doesn't produce.
15 all.
Doesn't cost him much as we just go to 15 all. Options there for Reid, takes the soft one, and it is good. Wicked touch there from the Scot.
15.
Not only drops it, but slices it out even the little side spin so that it continues to run to the sideline. Speedy Cattaneo cannot track it down. Overcooked there. The forehand too aggressive from Hewett. He knows it.
30 all.
Second error of the game. Hewett forehand, but still just 30 all. Drop again. Maybe put the attack on. Exploit Houdet in the back. There's the big forehand from Houdet. Forces the air off the backhand side of Reid. Great back and forth battle in that point there.
30-40.
Too much depth there off the Houdet forehand. Break chance now for the French. Yes, it is up. Late call there by the chair umpire, but not really contested by the Brits.
Game.
Great get by Reid.
Cattaneo, Houdet. Ball change, please.
Just sails it a little bit through the sideline. And a really important break for the French. Big difference there, 4-3 versus 5-2, and the Brits cruising. Not quite sure who those folks could be rooting for. Brits still on top, but just by a game. Pressure here on the Cattaneo serve. Brits were able to break him. It's been breaks of serve against Reid and break of serve against Cattaneo. Too good there, the swinging volley. Once again, how the Brits align their team to get that swinging forehand in the middle. So anything that's floating defensively through the middle, it's going to get a forehand swinging volley or an overhead. Great tactic that they employ, better than anybody else in the world. Just long, aggressive swing from Hewett.
15 all. First.
Another error there from the Brits. A little momentum starting to build here for the French team. Again, crowd would be hyper enthusiastic were they to get this hold, level things off at 4. Houdet able to handle things through the middle there. Really controlling the court with his positioning. Make it difficult to avoid him. 2 chances here now for Cattaneo to get hold on his serve. Cattaneo starting to find some real rhythm and consistency. Houdet sends one into the stands. A couple of points to play with, though. Still a chance to hold. Brits a little bit on their heels all of a sudden. Relieved to get that error. Errors telling the story once again as the number has climbed to 17 for the Brits. Steadier play over the course of the last 2 games here from the French. And with that, quite a bit long there. We go to deuce. Too good there from Hewett. Ill-advised attack from Cattaneo. Momentum now shifting back to the Brits. Renewed energy. Opportunity for the moment lost for the French. Best they can do is get it back to even right here. And they do not get it back to even. It is the Brits who get the break.
Hewett, Reid lead 5 games.
Noticeable reaction by the French. Opportunity lost there. 5-3 with Reid now serving. See if he can get his first hold of the match. It would come at a pretty critical time here. They could close it out. Get a nice freebie there on the first point. Kind of a stagnant Fred Cattaneo on the return. Ill-advised attempt there to get past Houdet at the net. Reid smiles, kind of shakes it off, but knows he's got to resist that temptation. Reid serve giving Cattaneo a little bit of trouble all of a sudden. That ball's well behind the baseline from Houdet. 30-15.
30-15.
Clearly Reid doing a little something different with his serve in this third go-round. Hewett can't dig it out of the corner. Great shot there by Cattaneo. All starts from the heavy attack on the return from Houdet. Coming in hard, charging, taking the return early, not letting Reid get a good look. Weaker ball, Cattaneo can handle it. That one flies. Now the French with a chance to break again. Really have had a good read on the Reid serve so far today. Having a quick chat with the coaching staff about options here. That's just wide. Another break for the French.
games to 4.
It will be the French who will serve this time to stay in the set. They stay alive here in the first.
Time.
Brits cannot dismiss the French yet today. Now up against the Houdet serve. French really working over Reid right now. And it's Gordon Reid, the former world #1 singles gold medalist in Rio,
Love 15.
who's up to the challenge. Just as much as the Brits have looked to attack Cattaneo, it looks like the French are clearly zeroing in on Reid, not wanting Hewett to impact the match. Shot there by Hewett. Houdet not able to track it down. Great shot making on display there.
Love 30.
Ball just continues to travel away from Houdet. Can't extend far enough. Disappointed that he wasn't able to get to it. Brits 2 points away from set #1. It's a simple backhand error
15-30.
by Reid. Gets the French on the board. Not certain what was going on there. But now the Brits are a point away
15
from set number one. That's back, and it is set number one to the number one seeds.
6 games to 4.
Reid and Hewett, 6 games to 4 in a highly competitive first set. Tough assignment here for the French tonight. "12 winners amassed there. That's the big disparity. Unforced errors on the side of the Brits, a little heavy as well. Pretty even set, all things being considered. Some of the highlights from the first set, and there were many. Drop shot by Houdet. Beautiful overhead there by Reid. Watch this get by Houdet.
$30 all.
And there's the set point that sealed it for Great Britain. 1 set away from returning to the gold medal match. Slight delay here as we've had players leave the court. We'll wait for their return, and we will be underway in set number 2, men's semifinal doubles, Paris 2024 Paralympic Games.
time.
Really have to wonder if we could possibly be looking at the last Paralympic match for a 53-year-old Frenchman named Stéphane Houdet. He's been a mainstay in the Paralympic wheelchair tennis events for a long time. It has to end sometimes. He seems to be timeless.
Second set.
Still playing at the highest level.
Reid to serve.
Both the singles and doubles competition here in Paris. Can the French muster up enough firepower to take the Brits to the match tiebreak?
15 long.
That's an exchange that heavily favors the Brits. Hewett to Cattaneo. Too strong from Hewett right there. French a little bit out of position there in the court. Fortunate to get that error from Reid.
30-15.
Both the Frenchmen well inside the baseline. Had Reid been able to execute, might have been able to tie them up, but he wasn't. Just back. But here was not clean off the strings from Cattaneo without the additional ripping of the ball. Doesn't get enough spin. And now it's two cracks at a hold here for the Brits. Great start for Britain if they can get a hold from Reid here early. Unable to do it in his early service games in the first set. Great lob there from Cattaneo. Sets up the master. Starts there, great defense by Hewett, but right there is Houdet. Houdet just too strong right there from start to finish in that point. Total command. From the moment he laid his racket on that return, locked Reid up on the baseline, follows it up with the punishing forehand through the middle. backhand breaking down. Reid backhand breaking down there. Produces the error, and from a couple of chances to hold, it's now a break point for the French to continue the attack of the Reid service games. French get the break just like they did in the first set. We'll see how the Brits respond. Couldn't be a better start there for the French. I'd consider sending Gordon Reid forward more often. He can handle himself at net. Gives Alfie Hewett a few more looks to set him up and get him engaged in this match. But it's the Houdet serve that's just too strong. 145 kilometers on that one. Biggest serve we've seen of the day.
15 love.
Comes from the elder statesman on the court. Still got that lively arm. Errant forehand there from Cattaneo.
15 on.
Here comes Reid. And he wins the exchange with Houdet.
$15-30.
I think this strategy could really pay off for the Brits. See if we can look for Reid to get in more often. Not good enough there that time.
15-40.
Gives the French captain a look and a nod. All of a sudden, it's an unsteady Houdet.
1 game on.
The Brits get the break right back. Very rapidly there. French crowd stepping it up.
Thank you.
Thank you indeed. Love the enthusiasm here inside Susan Langland Stadium. It's been that way since day one of the competition. Record crowds. Alfie Hewett imposing himself right there.
15 love. Let. First serve.
Houdet continuing from start to finish today to employ that aggressive return of serve approach. Yep, Hewett getting more looks now.
30 love.
Couple of errors now, back to back from the French. Yeah, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with Alfie Hewett. World number one will gladly embrace that exchange. Too strong there for Fred Cattaneo. Once again, it's Hewett versus Cattaneo. Advantage Hewett, and he gets the error and the hold.
Reid lead 2 games to 1.
Still on serve, exactly like we were in the first set. Quick break of Reid, break back of Houdet, and now a hold by Hewett.
Time.
Can the Brits extend like they did in the first set? Once again, sustain or establish that 2-game cushion, so critical. Breathing room. Alfie Hewett looks to be really engaged at the moment. He's won a couple of big exchanges here recently, looking to get right back on the attack, and he does. Reid tracks it down, Houdet's waiting for it. Drops it nicely in for the winner.
$15 love.
So simple. Reid's got options. Goes to the angle and the cleanup. Not enough. And Hewett sends the forehand well long. It's a quick 30 love for the French on the Cattaneo serve.
30 love. Thank you. Players are ready. Thank you. Merci.
There's that angled return from Hewett.
30-15.
So good from Alfie Hewett. Says, I got you, partner.
30 all.
Boy, he's been good on that cross-court forehand. Really dialed in there. Just as quickly as it's dialed in, it's gone. Poof.
40-30.
A little over-exuberant there with that one. And now a chance for the French to get a critical hold. Relentless attacks coming from the Brits here. French continuing to hold out and defend. Game and 2-all here in the second. Tremendous defense from the French there.
2 games all.
Relentless attacks by the Brits. All that enthusiasm from the hold there in the defense. Sometimes there's a little lack of focus for a moment. Takes an error like that to get you back in track. Brits will gladly take it. One up and over. He's got it. Can Reid get it? He's got it. We're in play. Things are settled again. Drop shot, not good enough. Catches the tape. To the delight
15-all
of the crowd. Heavily in favor of the French team, understandably so. Just the old master there, seeing the court beautifully. Starts with the attack on Reid. Now sees the opening through the middle, splits it. Really get the sense that the French are completely invested, totally believing. Reid just dodges that one. As a reminder, the French could somehow claw out this second set. We go to a match tiebreak. All bets are off there. That's well long off the backhand from Hewett. French the steadier team right now. The Brits
30
showing a little bit of doubt, a little uncertainty. Point away from going down for the first time in the match. Still up a set, but would be down in this second set, which the French are looking to get to force the match tiebreak.
Thank you.
Big angle, too good. Once again, it's Hewett, forehand angle off the sideline at a critical moment. Momentary relief for the Brits. Just not enough room for Cattaneo, but a nice exchange with the linesman. Tremendous serve there by Gordon Reid at a big moment.
Advantage.
Really swung that lefty serve into the tee there. Too much firepower from Hewett right there, and it's the Brits who get the critical hold on the Reid serve.
Hewett and Reid lead 3 games to 2.
French team had some moments and opportunities, just couldn't quite get it done. Still in the match though.
Time.
Team GB trying to rally their guys on. They want them to get that 2-game lead back. Drop shot with angle, too good. In the moments that matter lately here in this set, it's been Alfie Hewett who's stepped up and has delivered some brilliance. Not getting any love from the tape there. It's a quick 30-love lead for the Brits. Nets tend to be very tight here. I've seen most net cords come back. Very few go over. Love. Hewett getting a look at a second serve. How aggressive. Houdet has the answer this time. Hewett tries for the soft touch. Too much to handle.
30.
Big miss there by Houdet on an offensive opportunity. Hasn't missed many of those today. Comes at a tough time now. Gives the Brits a couple of break points. Yannick Noah continuing to deliver encouragement. Change of pace serve there by Houdet. Reid at the last minute changes his mind, tries to push it up the line past Houdet, floats it long.
30-40.
Still another chance for the Brits to break, extend their lead. Big lob there. It's good enough. Can Houdet track it? Yes. Brits on the attack. Cattaneo whips the forehand into the alley for the winner. Seizing the moment. Looked like it was going to be Great Britain on the attack, but no, 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 says Frédéric Cattaneo. He levels things here. Gets the French team back to deuce. Fight off a couple of break points. Test Houdet, think again. Points to his partner for his exceptional steadiness and consistency in giving him the opportunity. So simple there. Just lay the racket out, receive.
Merci, thank you. Merci.
It's Cattaneo once again, says, let me hear it, fans. High fives around the stands. We're tied at 3 here in the second. Not just content to play the role of Mr. Steady, coming up with some offense, some critical moments, delivering. 3 games all. Back and forth continues. New balls. Not this time. He's been magical up there. Make a few mistakes. Even in the mistake, he keeps the pressure on the Brits. They know they even got away with one there, perhaps. Always have to be mindful of Houdet when he's going forward. He's showing too many times his abilities to do damage up there. That's an outstanding lob, high and heavy from the lefty.
30 love.
They broke Houdet the last time at a critical moment. Can they do it again? That's too good from Alfie Hewett. The Hewett serve game looking strong here. Swinging volleys have been a real weapon today. Much needed, easy hold. First ace of the match. Couldn't come at a better time for the Brits as they take the 4-3 lead. Every time you think the Brits are just gonna separate, maybe make a move, close this thing out, the French have had the answer. Will they have another answer in them? Not completely up against it yet, but close. Getting deeper here in the second set.
Time.
Fred Cattaneo to serve. Brits looking to get on the attack. Pretty confident that they can handle the Cattaneo serve. Start most of these points in control. The attack there forces the error off the forehand of Houdet.
Love 15.
Reid left, too much space. Cattaneo took advantage of it. Don't think he thought Fred was going to come back at him like that. Too good there from Hewett. Goes aggressive middle, pulls Cattaneo in, gets the response he wants, cleans it up with a nice volley. Pushes right through that, keeps it clean. Pretty textbook right there. Right now, it's Cattaneo who's putting good swings on the ball. It's Houdet who produces the error. And a couple of chances here now for the Brits to extend. Inch closer. Pressure really starting to build against the French line here. No love off the let cord. One of the break points erased.
30-40.
Probably about a half an inch, a couple centimeters difference from a winner there. Much needed reprieve for the French. Ill-advised shot there. Hewett knows it. Doesn't make any sense at all, he's thinking to himself. There's no space, really. Why
Deuce.
Sorry. It happens, even to the best of the best. Houdet is there. Reid is there. Cattaneo cannot track it down. Reid calmly just pushed that one.
Advantage. Reid.
Cattaneo doesn't know where he's going. Gets a late start. Can't get behind the ball. Another break chance. Ooh la la, you heard him say it.
Game.
Can't believe it.
Reid.
The simplest of balls.
Hewett and Reid lead 5 games to 3.
Some breathing room for the Brits. And well, it's pretty much, to use a cliche, do or die time for the French right here. Not only need 1 game, but they need 2 to tie it up. They would certainly like to get Stéphane Houdet serving 1 more time. If they can get the break here, it would be Houdet who would have a chance to serve to tie it up. Gets there and pushes it long.
Love 15.
Hewett attacking the backhand of Houdet, gets the error in the net.
15 all.
Each point inches us closer to a potential finale. Lob is long from Cattaneo. You can see the scoreboard.
15.
You can see the pressure. Knowing that at any moment, be inching closer to match points. Drop shot, Cattaneo's there. Both French up. Too easy there for Gordon Reid. Pulls Cattaneo out wide, exposes the middle, comes in, sticks the volley. Beautifully done. And now 2 match points to send the Brits to their 3rd straight gold medal match at a Paralympic Games. Twice silver. Quest for gold, a point away. Just a loose forehand there from Gordon Reid. Gives the French a sigh of relief for a moment. For just a moment, as we have another match point. Can they give the crowd what they want? Can they get them back to deuce? It's the magic of the Scot at the net with the half volley drop shot winner. And it is Team Great Britain, Alfie Hewett, Gordon Reid going for gold once again. Best team in the world on a mission. French gave them everything they could handle today, pushed them hard. Outstanding tennis here on Susan Longland. Men's doubles semifinal. It is Hewett and Reid into the gold medal match. Cattaneo, Houdet will play for bronze. What a finish there. Reid with the drop shot magic. A worthy match point. Sigh of relief. On to the final. Victors. And a sigh for the Frenchman. As he will look to potentially collect his 2nd Paralympic medal. Silver in London. His opportunity will be bronze here in Paris. Stéphane Houdet sharing some court moments. His 2 youngest children. Match statistics, hour and 47. It's the total winners. It's the steady pressure from the Brits. Ultimately, just too much balance from that duo. As they prepare to launch some match balls into the stands. Enthusiastic crowd, heavily in support of the French, but very much recognizing greatness here in the Brits. Willing to acknowledge their excellence on this court. A look at yet to be determined medal matches. We know that Hewett and Reid are in for the gold. We know that Cattaneo and Houdet are in for the bronze. The outcome of the Caversacci, De La Puente, Mickey, Oda match will determine the opponents in those two medal matches. Highlights from this one. Nicely there.
(40-30).
Beautiful drop shot there from Hewett, sent Cattaneo into the bench.
15.
Foreshadowing to our match point. Here it comes.
Game, set.
Great respect between those four. Very familiar foes. Might fall quietly coming upon us here in Paris. Certain quiet about the city right there, right now. Tranquility for a moment as these incredible Paralympic Games